Welcome to the 5 Dumbest Things on Wall Street this week. I'm Gregg Greenberg. Is NASDAQ up yet? Can I actually get back to work? Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, number 5, Bove's beef. Back off, Dick Bove. We here at the Dumbest Lab totally agree that the SEC's inquiry into JP Morgan's Chinese hiring is inane and pointless. Still, your conspiracy theory that the government and the press are making it a priority to break up the nation's largest bank, well, sorry to say, that makes you sound insane and paranoid. Not that we're crazy about the practice of employing well-connected Chinese kids to win business, mind you. Not in the least. However, we do live and we do breathe. And as to the rest of Bove's assertion that Uncle Sam is hell-bent on breaking up JP Morgan, well, if the government wanted to bust up the bank, it could have and it would have. But it hasn't and it won't. And we've seen the campaign contributions to prove it. Oh, and if you're reading this, Laura Diamond, then definitely give us a call. We would love to interview your dad. We would love to interview you for a journalist position. Okay, number 4, GTx Junk. Forget baby, nobody puts Feuerstein in a corner. Shares of GTX got smacked Monday, falling 65% to $1.40. After the biotech said its enobosarm treatment for muscle wasting in lung cancer patients failed in late-stage clinical testing. If you remember, back in mid-July, the Street's Adam Feuerstein published a story correctly predicting enobosarm's failure. And not too long after, a bullish Wedbush securities analyst named David Nierengarten blasted Adam's piece as being factually incorrect and attacked Adam's ethics. Well, fast forward to this past Monday when GTX went down for the count and Adam's facts were revealed to be correct indeed. Nierengarten downgraded the stock on the news and reduced his price target from $9 to $2. What say you now, Nierengarten? All right, number 3. LightInTheBox Bungle. Shares of Chinese online retailer LightInTheBox plummeted 40% to $11.58 Tuesday after it missed second quarter earnings estimates and forecast third quarter revenue below analyst estimates. Said Chief Executive Quiji Guo, "We concluded that we placed too much emphasis on higher end apparel and not enough focus on lower end products that traditionally sell very well." Woe tell it to the mountain, Guo. Nobody wants to hear your excuses here. Everybody on Wall Street knows that LightInTheBox's first post-IPO earnings report should not be light in the bottom line. It should be in the bag. Okay, number 2, Scozzafava's Swan song. What can we say? Ralph Scozzafava did it his way. Our friends at the Wall Street Journal alerted the markets late Monday that the end is indeed here for Furniture Brands International. Shares of the furniture maker sank to a 52-week low of 54 cents after the WSJ said the company's CEO Ralph Scozzafava is tapping bankruptcy advisors to deal with its debt load. FBN cumulatively lost more than $91 million in the last 2 fiscal years, and it hasn't posted a profit since 2006. Wow! We've been saying for months that Ralph was driving this company into the ground, yet it's still shocking to see it face the final curtain. In April, we chastised the company for signing him to yet another fat contract to be chairman, even though the company was bleeding money. Come on! Ralph Scozzafava is no chairman of the board. Now that's the chairman of the board. And the dumbest thing on Wall Street this week, Goldman's glitch. Was it a technical glitch? Was it a fat finger? Somebody please tell us exactly why Goldman Sachs sent waves of bad option orders into the market Tuesday morning. Dumbest minds want to know. In what seemed like a reprise of 2010's flash crash, Goldman placed a slew of unauthorized orders, driving some prices off a cliff as a result. Said a Goldman spokesman, "The exchanges are working to resolve the issue. Neither the risk nor the potential loss is material to the financial condition of the firm." Chill out, dude. Nobody's worried about you getting washed away like Knight Capital did last summer. We all know Goldman Sachs and cockroaches will be the last ones standing when Armageddon hits. We're worried about the system, and Goldman should be worried too. Remember, they can't blame the next meltdown on the fabulous Fab anymore. There you have it, the 5 dumbest things on Wall Street this week. We'll see you next week, but for now, thanks for watching.